This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we see a top 5 team in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pass rush closing in. Fired into a tight window and picked off. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the outmen. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runs through the defender. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage. You have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs and get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
And the Vols have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. The Vols looking to run some tempo here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Tremendous protection. It was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Volunteers. Now the all-important extra point. Knocks it right through. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. The 30. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
I really love the way more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there in the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Sooners line it up with 1st and goal. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just has to be smart.
2nd down and goal. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The kick is a squib kick. Take him into the up man. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. First down, we're going to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heading for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. They begin with a quick throw to the left. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
I love how this quarterback is finding his slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling you to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early down. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
This should be the last play of the quarter. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a 1st down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
You have the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit as he throws.
Oh, he got that. How the fuck he got that pass off?
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Attempt for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. They'll change the pre-snap look now.
I got stuck.
He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackle is plainly made down at the 11-yard line. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff from the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the Upmen. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Quick completion as it's hit. They make the stop, but not before they lose the football across midfield. 1st down at the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to lead the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain in there.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line in a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yard.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as he tried to make some adjustments here. Second goal play for the offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. He'll toss it with the back. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, how exciting is this this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They stopped him at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And we're going to throw now on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just his defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Let's it fly to the wideout.
Bro, that nigga can't stand. Come on, dog.
Explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, he found a nice gap in the zone in the middle and just turned it into a big catch and run for this offense. Excellent anticipation by this quarterback on the throw.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he's hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner looking to create better field position. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The ball is caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Love this call on the angle route to get the back out of the backfield and in the middle of the void of that zone coverage, and he turns it into a really nice pickup for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Just time enough for one more play in the half.
Bro, the fuck, dog. I caught the towels ready. Bro, this shit here, dog. God damn.
Lining up here on 1st and 10. Obvious this. False start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Damn, is that fucking over that one.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Get up out of there, baby! Get your ass up out of there, man!
Here he goes.
Where the fuck you go, man?
Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Get your ass up out of there, man! That's how you fucking be great, man.
These guys have come all the way back. They scored no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's a squib kick taken over the up end. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return.
Yeah, we got one, Chris.
The offense is back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it to the right side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that one.
Offense breaks up and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Make the stop after a big gain. Number 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Second down play number. Give it to the back again. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Fouls third and short with 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They're going to run it here.
Yeah, he's on the tip back of the fucking man.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down. Almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and pick up that first down.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Contact is included. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on down.
O-line's fucking ass, man.
I thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And that now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's the running back in the flat. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it second and short. keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed back. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Quarterback making adjustments down what the defense is showing. Let's it go quickly. Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
This is a chance to take here as an offensive coordinator on a play call. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
In that era that we're living in, everybody wants to spread the field around, trying to create space, trying to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's tackled for a loss.
Pick up the fucking block, man.
All over that one.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. Defense made a great play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him to scoring position.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. Problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to throw into a flat. Right flat's open, quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Offense have to keep it on the ground here. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. Heck of a ride to a very competitive first 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Field goal is good. And they've regained the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper, the holder, the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
This kick picked up by one of the continues to fight for yards. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Big throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made very near midfield, good enough for a first down. The offense has 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. It's a shotgun run call. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up on run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the pass creates a solid gain.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. The defense has been all over the running game.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Caught by the receiver. They finally bring him down, but the offense set it now. First down from the 15.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. I'm not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Volunteers move into the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Vols. They jump on top now here in the field.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team does not kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The conference championship may come down to this drive. Can they reach the end zone? Short connection to the tight end here. Makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the play is good enough for a first down. They move the ball to the 44.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Catch made in space. Look out. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it.
I was just waiting until I got to the 2-minute one.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Set up a screen pass here.
Yeah, you're full of shit. I tell you.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Nearly intercepted there. That was almost the ball game. But it does set up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Their last chance here. Bringing pressure. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
That's like the whole line so fast.
Play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can he keep the football and secure the win? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He flips it to the back across the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Completion to the left on fourth down.
Risky call here by this offensive coordinator. Boy, does the quarterback and the offense make this happen. Fourth down, great execution, and move the sticks. Continue to work with this lead.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. It's all